All right, good evening. It is late, and I got a story that I wanted to touch on. Given all the stuff I've been covering over the last couple of days, um, about yes, the bigger picture that I'm covering is about culture, and nobody is actually. I ain't gonna say nobody is actually talking about that because that's what this whole conversation has been around about the music, about the and everything that goes around with the music, the weed, the liquor, the whole, the party atmosphere. I was reading some of the comments on one of the streams that I had out, one of that's out, and I, I saw, and I saw that where one person interprets, the partying and the drinking and the marijuana as, hey, we just having fun, nobody's being hurt, and other people determine that other people make the determination that that's not a thing to do. That's not socially acceptable. And so I think what is not talked about a lot is the the effect that this fatherlessness has and is having on our society as a whole. And I'm gonna speak primarily from that of a Black American and the impact that it's having on our community. I mean, again, back to this whole homecoming thing. Why are we at the point where we are? It's because of a select group of people who decide who just don't have any etiquette about themselves. And as I watched that, that board meeting last night, that school district board meeting last night, I just had a lot of thoughts about what's actually going on the streets, and the type of kids that are actually ending up in these classrooms. You know what I mean? And I came across this video, which I'm pretty sure a bunch of you come across this video already on the internet, but I want to set this video up by playing this, right? All right, and this video right here is a video that is of Hillary Clinton, and it was something that Trump tried to counter during the election in saying that, people say, well, Trump's a racist. Well, he played this as quote unquote evidence of Hillary Clinton being a racist, right? And I'm not saying Trump's not a racist. I'm also not saying that Hillary Clinton's not a racist, but what Hillary Clinton said in this video is true, whether she's a racist or not. And I want to share this with you before I play this other disturbing video of these fatherless preteens that got caught. Let me play this for you first.
They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
You called out President Clinton for defending Secretary Clinton's use of the term super predator back in the 90s when she supported the crime bill. Why did you call him out?
Because it was a racist term and everybody knew it was a racist term.
No conscience. It's a very well thought out crime bill that is both smart and tough. No empathy.
Called black youth super predators in 1994. Please explain the record.
Because it was a racist term and everybody knew it was a racist term.
And again, you saw where it was politicized right there. It's a racist term. Even Bernie Sanders tried to use it against Hillary Clinton to take her down. Now, is it a racist term? If it's a true term, then how is it a racist term? Right? I'm more interested in how did she come to the conclusion that this is what we were going to be seeing in the future? What did she know? What did she read? What made her come to that conclusion that, hey, look, we're going to have these super predators in the future. And lo and behold, again, most of you seen this.
I didn't know how to count, ho. Show 4 out of this.
Okay,
Dad, do that.
you can open the door. Open the door.
I'm gonna open up this door.
All right, so what you're looking at is these 3 young boys. I said preteen. I don't think any of them are over the age of 12. Literally at a Walgreens with bags full of merchandise, trying to walk out. And I mean, the one kid right in the red and the black, these kids are in there. This kid's in house slippers. They literally, they look like jailhouse slippers, which will probably be the future for them. And then the other kid who you're going to see who's...
I'm not fucking over. Y'all better open it. I'm not playing.
You know how to count. You have hands. Open the door.
I'll open up this door before we break this bitch.
Break it. Go ahead.
I'm finna break some up in this bitch. I'm God. You guys must be done.
And these kids are modeling what they see. See, what a lot of people won't say is that there's a segment, just in any race, but there's a portion of Black people that are being highlighted, and the good Black people are being lumped in with these folks. Nobody don't want to say that. There's some people that are raising their kids. Like, listen to what this boy says. This boy says, "I'm gonna call my mama."
Do not play with me.
You do not like that, but you can't open the door.
Do not play with me.
Listen, look at this boy. This boy is in a house robe and slippers. And you want me to put my child in a school with these type of people?
Open this door, my trash it.
You can open it.
I will trash this off.
I'm closed. All right. We're
Man, look at him. He's so sassy. He will trash this.
sorry.
Sorry, open this door. You got like.
Look at them, y'all. Walking up the store like it's as if, you know what I mean? As if they paid for that stuff. And now let's go back to this and let's listen to Hillary Clinton again. You know, they called her racist for saying what you're looking at now. And some people actually look at this and you know, be sympathetic. Oh, you know, they came up, you know what I mean? And that's why she said all this why and how, it don't matter. You got to bring these kind of people to heal. Who wants to live in a neighborhood with people like this?
They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heal.
And they said she was a racist for saying that. When I was
Take
there,
open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door.
I'm cold. I'm not
10. Open this fucking door. I'll call my mama. Call my mama. I been knew how to count, ho.
hey, and he turned, and I remember some people did a video that was floating around. I think it was out of King Street High, where they were going around, and the teachers were, I don't know if it was King Street High. I think that's what I saw. I'm not sure why I'm saying King Street High, but the teachers they did a video of how the kids respond. I'm gonna call my mama. I'm gonna call my mama. I'm gonna call my mama. If you one of them mamas, this what you raising. This what you got in the community. Because obviously, again, these boys have no regard for the law. None. Their mama is the authority. That's why they feel like I'm gonna call my mama, and their mama gonna come down there and straighten this out. And these are the type of kids that are raised by the type of people that think it's okay to come out in a public, on a school property, and drink and with drugs. These are the type of people that raise these type of kids. And then now these kids fall off in the classroom, and somebody's supposed to teach these little mugs. Somebody's supposed to actually sit down and teach and care, you know what I mean? Because, they're kids. No, they're being raised by, they should be, who raising them? That's who they should be with all day.
Okay,
Dad, do that.
Count. You can open the door. Open the door.
Hey, look at this one on my face. I'm gonna open up this door because I'm not playing. All I fucking know is y'all better open it. I'm not playing with y'all.
You know how to count. You have hands. Open the door.
I open up this door before we break this bitch.
Break it.
And now here's the thing now, Walgreens is going to get in trouble for doing this too now, because this is, you got customers in it that are not stealing. All right. This is how this thing, you know what I mean? Where Walgreens is going to get in trouble for that. Because again, you can't lock people in a store. I ain't talking about the thieves. Now there is some laws where you could, kind of retain them as a shopkeeper for a certain period of time if you catch somebody stealing. But, the other patrons in there, yeah, this is going to raise, and I don't think these little boys are going to get it.
You guys must be dumb.
And that boy don't know nothing about God. Because if he knew anything about God, he wouldn't put what he just said on God. But this is what the music is teaching, and we can act like it. That's not what's in the music. I heard again one of the board members. Somebody said it. I don't know if it was a board member, but they said that they tried to justify the music, because that was a big point at the meeting last night, is the music. This is what you're hearing from the detractors: the music, the marijuana, the noise. And you can't defend that music, because this is the type of people that is producing right here. Period. And the type of people that listen to that music, yeah, you can draw conclusions about. Unfortunately, the good people that can separate the two, and I don't even know if that's. Because I tell myself that, yeah, I can separate it. I don't, because I'm not going to act out what I'm hearing. But I'm not the only person that's listening to it. So, but definitely ain't no fathers going on around this piece right here.
I would like that fight with y'all. Do not play with me. Do not.
And they think their words, you can hear. He really think, because they grew up being raised under aggression. This is how people talk to them around them. And so they think those words that they're using actually move people. So
Like that, but you can't open the door.
Do not play with me. Open this door, I'll trash it.
You can open it.
I will trash this off.
I'm closed. All right.
ooh, he get just sassy too. He said he will trash this thing. And one of them gonna hold the phone up, man. Look at this kid's feet right here with the red bag. Like they believe they can do this. They ain't trying to run. They ain't even try to put it down and say, hey, look, here, y'all keep the stuff, let us go. That's their stuff.
Sorry.
The boy holding on a cell phone that looked like it cost a couple $1,000. Little buddy right there in the champion shirt said he about to break something, as if that is, and he believed that's gonna scare them. Like they've been raised under intimidation.
You guys must be dumb. I I would like that fight with y'all. Do not play with me.
You
Do
can
not.
like that, but you can't open the
Look how the boy dressed. And look at his hair. Somebody doing his hair. All of them got hair that somebody's playing, doing something in their hair. Not no regular haircuts. This boy looked like a bunch of women that come to the gas station every day. Every day in every community, you can see somebody in the hood going to the gas station dressed like this. He dressing like his mama. He dressing like his mama.
door.
Do not play with me.
And he's saying, do not play with him. Like, and what do you do after this? After who's gonna who fixing this? That's why they say after the standardized testing, give them a clue as to how many prisons they need to build. But it's the white man's fault.
You can open it.
I will trash this all.
I'm closed. All right, we're sorry.
He said he will trash this hoe. In his green, this boy has on a house coat. His friend got on a, what was the conversation? What were they doing right before they decided, hey, let's go to Walgreens and just go shop for free? What could they have possibly been doing? Where were they at? I'm telling you, man, there is a, and it's starting to, again, there's going to be more things where you're going to feel like, well, dang, they don't want black people to come. No, it's a certain segment of black people that they don't want to come. Most of these, you're going to be hard pressed. You're going to find hard pressed to find some people that just, I just don't want them. No, I don't want that. What you see on the screen right there, what you see on the screen, right there, that's what they don't want. And the type of people because these people, these kids right here, those are the type parents that show up at school defending, not knowing what's going on, straight go after the teacher. And then you got, because, they don't want to get sued or whatever the situation is, they have to deal with these types. I personally think the public school focuses way too much on the bad kids. Example, the other night, they spent a whole segment talking about bullying. Start kicking their behinds out, putting them, you know what I mean? But it's just more emphasis put on behavioral, if you know what I'm saying? If you can, and a lot of you can, man, think about educating your kids alternatively somehow. Look at some private schools around you. That's for those of you that's having issues and can't, you know what I mean? Because if these little jokers here, and I promise you, they got $80, $90 book bags when they get ready to go to school, Jordans, everything. They got everything, a bunch of dressed up dummies.
Stop fucking it. You got like. Come on.
That look he had on his face, like, Look at that, y'all. That boy said, call my mama. Most of y'all in here right now, if y'all would have called y'all mama, the police would have locked y'all mama up after she come down there and try to kill y'all. Unalived y'all. Excuse me, YouTube.
Come on, mama. I've been knew how to count, ho. Show 4 out of this. Dad do that.
You can open the door.
If you're the type of person that think that this is okay and you don't see nothing wrong with this, you're the problem. You're the type of person that you messing it up for us. Okay? You uncivilized, you know what I mean? And white folks, y'all got y'all problem under control years ago. You know what I mean? Because y'all separated from your cousins in the trailer park, your rednecks, the you know what I mean? Because in reality, just a little research to tell you that this quote unquote thug culture, this thug culture, and you know, and that's what these kids are you know, I'm gonna talk loud and aggressive, I'm gonna tear this up and all that. It ain't nothing but redneck culture. It ain't nothing but redneck culture. Redneck culture revived, but I don't know. That's an interesting piece right there. And again, I think it connects to, you know, the greater good. I think Hillary was right. I think Hillary was 100% right when she said that this next generation, again, my question is, how did she know this? How was she so right? Did she have a crystal ball? Did she see it on The Simpsons?
They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
You called